Alright, civil penalties and awards. Section 109, Class 1, Administrative penalty violation. Civil penalty not more than $25 is involved per violation. Civil the president gave it the meaning of the following violation. Requirement of Section 103, A and B with the relating notice violation. Requirement of Section 103D to the relating the destruction of the rights violation. Requirement of Section 108 with the relating purposely except for the regulation issued within 108 with any denial of detention under Section 108. Violation order Section 122D3 with the relating to the settlement agreement of Section 104B. And any failure of refusal referred to Section 121, 122. 1 with relating to the violation of administrative awards consistent with the decree of agreement within Section 120. Notice and hearings. No civil penalty with the exception under subsection if the person is accused of the violation. Give the notice with the opportunity of the hearing with respect to the violation. Terminal and determining amount with the determining amount of the penalty issued assessed for the person with the subsection present shall take into account with the criminal nature and the circumstance extent of the gravity of violations with respect to the voluntary ability to pay with them any prior to the history of such violation, degree, capability with the inventor and economic beneficial savings any of the result of violations of the other manners for justice may require. Review any person given the civil penalty the assessment subsection may obtain with the appropriate district court of the United States within filling the notice of the appeal of the court's 30 days after from the date of such order and simultaneously sending a copy of the choice of the notice certified mail with the president of the president shall properly file with the certificate of the court with the certified copy of the court upon with which the certificate of the violation found with the certificate of the imposed of the person filed to pay the assessment of the civil penalty after it has been filed with the appealable order with the appropriate court with the written of the final judgment in favor of the United States. The court president may request the Attorney General of the United States to institute the civil action in the appropriate district court of the United States with the collect with the penalty of the judge for the court shall have the jurisdiction of the hearing to decide any such action. The hearing of such action, the court such the authority to review the violation and assessment of the civil penalty on the record. Subpoenas. The president may have issued the subpoena with the intent of the testimony witness for the production of the relevant paper book with the documents correction for the hearing with the section. In this case, continuity of contempt of the refusal to obtain with the subpoena of the issue of the person with the paragraph of the serve upon any of the any person in the district court of the United States with the district with such a person found the fund reside the transactional business with the application of the United States with the after the notice of the such person jurisdictional issue of the ordering arrest requiring such a person to appear to give the testimony before administrative law judge of the appear with the proof of the document administrative law judge of the both of any failure such to obey the court shall be punished and such court to contempt thereof. Alright, Class 2 administrative penalty. A civil penalty not more than $25,000 per day each of the day of the during the violation constituted to be a step of the president indicate the name of the following violation of the required for the section 103A and B of the violation 103D2 the relating the destruction of the record violation requirement of the section 100D 108 of the relating financial responsibility etc. with the regulation issued under section 108 and denial of detention under section 108. A violation of any other order under section 122D3 with the relating with statement agreements with under section 104B any of the failure refusal of the referred to section 122.1 relating the violation of the administrative order with the consistent decrees and agreements with under section 120. Alright, in the case of the second subsequential amount over the penalty of not more than $75 for each of the during the violation continue with the civil the subsection of the collected in the same manner for the subject of the same division civil penalties assessed and like the after notice the opportunity with the hearing of the record in accordance with section 554 of the Title 5 of the United States Government proceeding with the assessment of the civil penalty under the subsection present the may issue this opinion for the attempt of the testing of the witness for the of the relevant papers. Books and documents may propagate the rules to discover the procedure the person request the hearing with respect to the civil penalty under subsection created with the order assessing the civil and with the may file with the petition with the judicial review with such for the order United States Court of Appeal with the District Court, Columbia Court, or for other any circumstances with the such the person residual transactions for the petition made order filled within 30 days of being of the day of the order making the assessment issue. The judicial assessment of the petition being the action of the judicial district court, appropriate district court, to set the collective penalty not more than $25,000 per day for each of the day during the violation of failure to refusal to continue to carry any of the following: the violation of the notice of requirements section 103A and B, the violation 103D2 with the relating to the destruction of the records. Violation requirements is 108 of the financial responsibility section regulation under the section 108 with any denial of detention under the section 108. Violation of any order of the 122D3 relating to the settlement of the agreement actions under 104B, the any failure refusal referred to the 121.1 regulating the violation administrative order consent decrees and agreements under section 120. In the case of the secondary subsequent violation period, the refusal of the amount of the such dwelling not more than $75,000 each of the day of the during the violation period, the refusal of the continue with the additional provision of the providing the additional assessment of the civil penalty failure to comply with the request on or order under section 104E of the relating information gathering and accepting authority section 104E. Award. The person may award up to $10,000 individual provide the information leading up to the arrest for the conviction of any of the person violations of the criminal penalty or the act, including the violation section of the with 103, but after the other violation referred to in this section, the President of the shall regulation prescribe the criteria for the assessment of the award and may pay with the award of subsection of the fund as provided in section 111. Alright, procedural procurements. Notwithstanding of the provision of any of the executive agencies competitive to proceed with the otherwise than competitive to proceed with the procure with the service the expert with the preparing prosecuting civil or criminal action under the action of whether or not experts will expect to testify at the trial, except the agency did not provide with the written justification for the use of the proceed with the other competition procedures, procurement of the expertise, services of the act with the need then to furnish the publication commercial business daily, otherwise are not solicitation synopsis of the respective stuff of procurement. Your savings clause. Action taken of the president, presumably of this section, shall not affect with the limit of the president authority to enforce the provision of the act. Employee protection, section 10. 110.